put in the work to defy that assumption.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for the away team, Derrick Rose. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Rose outside. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
George. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now a 12-point Chicago lead. George for 3. Doesn't go that time. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Chicago ahead, up by 12. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. A 12-point game. Pass to Duncan. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
The ball goes to the away team.
And so here is Chicago. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Rose outside. Oh, blocked by Ingram. And they're on the break. Pass to Duncan. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Here's Rose. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And so here is Chicago. To the inside. Stoudemire. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Carter. And he hits the jumper for 2. Carter's got his second basket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
This is the range Rose is comfortable from. A point guard who likes firing more from 15 feet than 25.
Both teams will make substitutions. And that one.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Carter. And he hits the jumper for 2. Carter's got his second basket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
This is the range Rose is comfortable from. A point guard who likes firing more from 15 feet than 25.
Both teams will make substitutions. And that one falls for Rose. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Wembanyama. Granger grabs the miss. From deep, Jordan. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Ball for three. Another three for Chicago.
A workman-like approach from John Wall. Tries to make every possession count.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Stoudemire. Rejected by George.
Known as a tough defender, George so good at reading shooters and getting to those shot attempts.
Duncan, no good. Chicago leading by 10. Top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
George, get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Elbow shot. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Williamson. Back to McGrady. Puts up a deep three. And he's good on the three ball. McGrady's got 5 points so far.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left it.
Chicago trails by 5. In the corner, George with it. Knocks down the three ball. George has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Chicago.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Outside, George. No good that time. Excellent D there from George. The drive by Jordan. 17-foot shot on the way. Yep, right for us, DA.
Thank you, guys.
Cabrón, este tipo tiene a 2 goals. Y mira cómo está el juego pegado. Le tengo el juego pegado, loco. Yo no tengo ni un goal. Él tiene 2, cabrón. Y mira. A ver, que yo compré ahí, mira, se van a caer la madre.
Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Yep, that one goes. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Thurman. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Rose. Kicks it out to Jordan. Over Irving. Granger for the three. Pass to Jordan. The three. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. And so here's Albuquerque. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Wall outside. Here's Lopez, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has got 5.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Now, here's George. Still yet to score.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Jordan up top. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Good.
And
second quarter. Good.
And that time the screener rolls and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:56 left in the first half of basketball. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Jordan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on John Wall.
And slashing there by Jordan. He gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
And he makes both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is.
Benyama. Just 2 to shoot. A nice shot by Granger.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay. And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Lopez, no luck. Chicago leading by 4. And here's Jordan outside. Pass to Granger. Another shot, and he hits the jump shot. Granger's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Outside Irving. Here's Manning, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Manning, and Granger with the block. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Jordan. To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Stoudemire's got 6.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
Pass to Wembanyama. This one for 3. Rebounded by Granger. Chicago leading by 6. Out to Stoudemire. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
Wow, so much potential for Stoudemire. If he can master that quick release, watch out.
And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. For Chicago, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
For the away team.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Chicago leading by 9. Pass to Ellis.
Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. For 3. 4 on the clock. Tries again. Outside for George. Tries it again. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And inside. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, that didn't take long. You got to leave some guys back on the tip, or that's what'll happen.
Here's Lopez. You can't get that one. Granger with the defensive effort. The drive by Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And if you want athletic ability, then look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
Now Irving. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Granger with the rebound. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Pass to Adams. Back to Jordan. Screen by Adams. Stoudemire right side. The kick out to Rose. To the paint. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago on defense. Kicks it out to Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's stolen by Adams.
2 minutes.
Here's Rose. Pass to Stoudemire. The putback. Missed it. Even after all those chances. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Oakland. Trailing by 2. From the wing. The kick out to Irving. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Nobody near Granger. And it's good, assisting on the play. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here's Ingram. Buried from 15 feet out.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
There's a screen by Gortat. Ridnour with it. Here's Connect. Another 3 for Chicago.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Evans, and it's Williamson with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
So both teams making some changes here. And Bamba drops them both. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Mitchell. Again, Chicago.
Wow, splash it in from the mid-range, Donovan. What a pretty shot.
Driving inside. Toppin pulls it in. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. Pulls up for 3. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your
the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Evans outside. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long, everyone. Jennings with the ball. Another one falls for Chicago.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Out to Anthony. The three. Chicago grabs the miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Jennings with the bucket.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Off the run. Rebound, Evans. Chicago leading by 8. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 12 points here in the second half.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Anthony. Albuquerque trails by 10. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple.
This is the pace he wants to play at. Anthony finds his jumper off the bounce. Nicely done.
Chicago calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Chicago leading by 7. Outside Jennings. Knocks down the three ball. Jennings has got 24 points. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Now Mitchell lets it go from deep, and no good.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Hollins. Here's Hauser. Ariza covering. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. A rangy 6'8", Ariza finishing with force.
Takes the three. Hauser misses. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Ridnour. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Ridnour's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here is Ridnour. Over Doncic. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Que me conecté, yo me metí ya espera que mucho venga entonces.
Near the three-point line is Doncic.
Espera que mucho venga entonces para. Escuché par de tiritos por ahí.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another three for Chicago.
Oye, Pucho. Chequéate este tipo, mira. Este tipo tiene de que Kentucky, mira, que sí, mira, el uniforme. Le estoy dando una paliza, ¿viste? Tiene de que sí, mira. Tipo está loco, ¿verdad? Ya le voy a ganar, ya faltan 2 puntos ya.
Now, here's Ridnour. Jacks up a three. And Howland pulls it down. Here's Hauser. Misses the three.
Diablo, falla más tiro que el diablo, no, tipo una porquería.
Three-pointer, Ridnour. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen.
This one wound down.
And that's what we want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our wonderful 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Hartman saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone. Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta leading by 8. Now Ingram. He has yet to score. Robinson for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Stoudemire. They get the rebound. Noah. And finished off by Noah.
Well, Noah's just relentless down there. You're going to have to work all game long when he's on the floor.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the call will be against Kevin Martin. That is his first foul of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Irving. Outside for Robinson. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so it's Atlanta in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Atlanta leading by 9. Outside for Robinson. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And really deep 3 that time. Stoudemire's got the first bucket of the third here for Chicago. Irving surveying the floor. Lets the 3 fly. Ranger with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Drills it from outside.
And Rose has shown himself. This is the type of defender he's capable of becoming.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. On its way from Rose for two. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Rose has got his second best. Here's Ingram. Drives to the hoop. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Granger outside.
2 minutes.
Down low. Back loose. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. Green for 2 points. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead. Atlanta calls timeout.
Kind of look very often.
Here's Porzingis. The shot off that time.
Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw a foul.
Here's Stoudemire. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
At the line for your home team, Stoudemire, taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Irving for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Rose. And he jams it home with a game. And he makes both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Rose with the bucket.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Outside Irving. To the wing, right side. Bold. Minneapolis with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Rose. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And they'll get another chance. Second chance effort. They get it back. Pass to Granger. From deep, Rose. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And at the arc, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Stoudemire. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Irving. Good D by Rose.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Bull. Here's Jordan. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock. Back to Bull. Another shot. Uses the glass to drop it in. Now just
stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Bull. Here's McGrady. Left side Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Assisted.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Robbed. Here's the break. Outside Bull. Over Williamson. Chicago with a rebound. And here comes the break. Baseline jumper. And he nails that one right through the heart. Wall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice job breaking down the defense. Wall team.
Rebounded by Lopez.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Granger. Here's McGrady. 1:14 left to play in the fourth. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Minneapolis leading by 8. Into the lane. Outside Irving. Rose with it. Guarded down by Bull. Pass to McGrady. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And here is Doncic. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now in the post. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Yao.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
And it's Stoudemire at the elbow. Elbow shot is on the way. Back to Jordan. Clock at 6. That one goes. Count it. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 8. His first trip to the line.
13 foul. At the line for your home team.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Chicago leading by 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Davis in the corner. Jennings looking around. And it's he nails the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Chicago leading by a point. And we'll return shortly. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Davis driving inside. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside Jennings. Outside Davis. Boy gets the rebound. Here's Chicago. The lead is 2.
Finish.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He's a terrific two-guard, Roy, with tremendous court vision.
Now here's Jennings. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And those are the type.
Shoots from the corner. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Ellison. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Chicago. And here's Ariza. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Luke Ridnour with the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Second team foul.
Here's Roy. To the paint. Here's Chunchar.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Outside, Wall. Back to Anthony. Goes up again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
For Chicago, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Now Athens with it. Wilkins outside. Now here's Booker. Nothing on the board. 6 to shoot. And Wilkins gets it to go.
Boy, Neat gets so much lift on that jump shot, it's really hard for any defender to affect his shot.
The three from Anthony. And the three ball is good. Anthony's got 10.
On that jump shot, it's really hard for any defender to affect his shot.
The three from Anthony. And the three ball is good. Anthony's got 10.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Here's the drive. Good D by Williamson. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Stoudemire in the post. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And Stoudemire is a menace on the glass. He's someone you got to keep a body on.
Outside Wall. From downtown. Another three for Chicago.
And just knowing off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
And here's Anthony for three. Chicago calls timeout. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Clock is at 3. There's Rose with the three. Hits it from three-point range. Rose has got 10. There's Rose with the three. Hits it from three-point range. Rose has got 10 points in the game.
And Rose continuing to hold that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
Chicago leading by 5. Mr. Williamson. Back to Rose. Down low. Williamson, the screen. It's intercepted. And now Athens on the break. In the corner, it's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use.
Williamson, the screen. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. And off the left side of the rim. And
or off the glass.
Outside Rose. Kicks it out to Williamson. Deep two from Anthony. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct.
The visiting team, 35.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Chicago with the ball. A 2-point game. Martin for three. Past the wall. From deep. Cans it from downtown.
Quick decision maker. Wall is really good at reading defenses and knowing when to shoot off the catch.
It's a nice screen and able to find some space for his man in the finish.
Chicago leading by 5. Here's Martin. Anthony trying to get open. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
The three from Anthony. Banchero grabs the board. Athens trails by 3. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Wilkins. And no good that time. Outside Anthony. There's the triple. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
He's close to the rim. He is going to damage it.
The three from Anthony. Banchero grabs the board. Athens trails by 3. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Wilkins. And no good that time. Outside Anthony. There's the triple. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And that was an absolute bomb. Carmelo showing how confident he is.
Here's Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Stoudemire wide open. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Stoudemire wide open. Another 3 for Chicago.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. Wide open look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Let's come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
And here's Martin. Just 5 on the clock. A 3. Rebounded by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Athens. Trailing by 5. And Chicago has possession. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Rose.
Great defense from Bull, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.